there was a tussle. That's all it was. It lasted literally seconds. There was no punches thrown by me or by him.
But did you push him, shove him or slap him?
No, nothing happened. No pushing, no slapping, no digging, nothing.
Well, what happens then in the scuffle then? You said there was a row there. Was there physical contact?
Well, obviously, when we got into the ante-room, and that's the only thing I'm guilty of, is actually raising to the bait and going into that room with Mr Woolfe. Mr Woolfe came at me and grabbed me around the shoulders, chest area. There was a little bit of a tussle. It lasted seconds. The next thing I know, the door's opening and Mr Woolfe's going backwards into the room. I was nowhere near him, and I'm glad that the report shows that, and that the other MEP colleagues that was in that room and witnessed what was said before and after have come out on my side and supported me on that.
But what do you think propelled him backwards through that door? Do you think you might have given him a shove in the melee?
I never, no. Never shoved him, never touched him. The door opened. I believe he opened the door, and I believe that he walked backwards into the room and fell over his own feet. I was nowhere near him, and that was borne out by one of my other colleagues that walked into that room. And as you see in the report, he said at 90 degrees to that door, I was stood there with my arms down by my side with a bemused look on my face. I was nowhere near the door. I was nowhere near Mr Woolfe. I did not push Mr Woolfe through that door. It's not only Mr Schultz, it's Mr Weber as well. Mr Weber said I punched the guy. I never. That's a complete lie. Mr Schultz supported that with no evidence whatsoever. And these two people, if they want to come outside of the parliamentary privilege, the parliamentary immunity, and state that fact, I have no option but to take legal action.
Well, why don't you sue Steven Woolfe after what he said about you landing a blow on him?
Well, you know, Steven Woolfe has said that. I'm saying to Steven Woolfe, you're lying.
Well, there you are. You're saying that about Mr Schultz, and you'll sue him. What about Mr Woolfe?
Well, Mr Schultz has prejudiced any investigation against me by saying, you know, in his position as a president, to actually come out and say, I believe one man against another is ridiculous, and it's prejudiced any case against me. Mr Schultz should know better.
Mr Woolfe has, you know, cast aspersions from your point of view of it. You know, he's questioned your character.
At the end of the day, I want this to be over and done with and finished with. And hopefully, by the end of today, that will be it. It will go away. I've got the punishment from the party. I'll accept that. I just want to get on with getting a new leader to the party and getting into next year where we can take the fight to the Labour heartland and fight for elections and for Westminster.
And just lastly on that then, Mr Hookem, who do you think will do that best? Who would you like to see as leader?
I'm backing Paul Nuttall. I believe Paul Nuttall is a personal friend of mine. He was deputy leader for 6 years. I believe he's the man that can unify the party, bring everybody together, and I believe he's the best candidate, and hopefully he will win this election and he will be our new leader. And I'm looking forward and I'm very excited for the future of UKIP.